Huh? Oh shit.
Alright, greetings ladies and gentlemen, or rubes and sluts, and welcome back to the Metroid
Gentles and ladies!
and
I'm gonna start making fun of you for saying ladies and gentlemen every single damn time.
I don't know, like rubes and sluts is kind of worn out its welcome with me.
Yes, I'm sure it was super welcome in the first place to everybody being called a rube and or slut.
In this part, ladies and gentlemen, we're actually going to be going to a brand new area and maybe confronting a boss, maybe? So you should stay tuned.
A wink. A wink.
Yeah. So Eric, I know that you're obviously not as big of a Metroid person as I am.
No.
Could you tell us a little more about like how you feel about the series, maybe? Because like obviously
how you feel about the series, maybe. Well, one time I was playing Super Metroid while eating a bagel. It was delicious. Well, alright, I've beaten Metroid Prime 1, Metroid Prime 3, Metroid Fusion, Super Metroid. And I think that's it. But, I don't know. I've tried to get into it more. I definitely don't think I'll ever get into it at the same degree. Mostly because it drives me nuts, like, trying to get to 100%. But I always get to the 97%, you know, something like that.
Believe me, I've been there.
And the problem with that, like that's almost why I didn't finish Metroid Prime 1, which I actually loved. I loved that game. But you know, you get to 97% and I didn't follow a guide because I kind of hate following a guide like verbatim when trying to like get 100%, because that's just like, all right, I feel like I can't even enjoy the damn game because I'm not even playing it for myself. Might as well be homework.
Yeah.
Just like reading books.
I mean, like,
what is this? Africa?
Try not to kick the desk, by the way.
I didn't kick the desk. But
yeah, even I, as experienced as I am with all of these games, I still need
as a professional Metroider,
I still need to break out a guide every once in a while. This part, you have to break up in the floor so that this guy will, and I fuck up.
And in this part, I jump up to the right.
Yeah, don't do what I did there. This is like my third time recording this part, so like at this point I was just kind of like, come on, just unfreeze already. But yeah, so then you've never played this particular game?
I tried playing it and I was like, I don't know, I didn't find it. I actually don't remember why I didn't keep playing it. Maybe it was because it was right after I played Fusion and I was a little bit Metroided out.
Yeah.
As heathenous as that probably is to say.
No, I mean, like, to a certain extent, it's about taste, I guess. I mean, like, at the time...
The thing is, I think, like, the whole concept of Metroid is, like, freaking genius. Because it's usually pretty non-linear, but not to... Except for maybe the first one, not to an extent of which, like, harms the game in any way, really. And... I don't know, just the whole idea of like sort of dropping you in and...
Yeah, like you're on this gigantic planet filled with alien monsters and
I think
you have to kind of scrounge up what you can to survive.
I think like at the time when it first came out and stuff, and just I think it was cool. It's a cool game. It's a cool set of games in theory.
Why am I trying to wall jump off of that?
Because you're a...
I mean, like, the wall jump, it's a lot more useful in this game than it was in Fusion, because in Fusion, like, when you did a wall jump, you, like, couldn't turn back to the same wall right away.
Yeah.
Whereas, in this game, they brought it back, but unlike Super, it's not as flexible, I guess. I mean, like, well, rather the control's a little... not stiffer, like, the wall jump happens a lot quicker, so you gotta... Your reaction... You gotta be like really quick on the controls, or else you can't do it very well. If you can learn to do it, I mean, like, there's never any point in the game where you're required to do a wall jump in order to proceed. So like if you're a beginner and you don't want to have to do that, you don't. I mean, like, it's really a speedrunning tactic. It's really for advanced players. That's something I actually really like about the Metroid series is that they have like lots of these power-ups that if you can get used to them, then like it makes playing the game it gives you a way to like skip past stuff that noobs would have a hard time with, It allows you to... there's a certain satisfaction to that, and I like that, but unfortunately that kind of relates to that one glaring problem I have with this game coming up, is that they kind of took it a little too far. I mean, like, for the most part, I like using the wall jump and whatnot, but I don't know, I've gotten onto a long tangent about that, so back to you, Eric.
I have no clue what the fuck I was talking about.
Do you have a
Something
favorite?
about bagels, maybe?
Do you have a personal favorite in the series?
I want to say it's probably like Metroid Prime 1, but it's either that or Fusion.
Yeah. Both pretty good games. I think Fusion
Or Other M.
underrated. Yeah.
Is Other M really that bad?
You would not believe how many comments... Oh, by the way, love this track here. I usually go off to the left first, but I decided to go to the right so that the track would play for longer. This is probably, this is in my top 5 favorite video game songs right here. Kraid's Lair.
I think most people like this song.
Yeah, I mean, like, Ethan even likes it, but he only likes he only really likes the 8-bit version, yeah. I mean, like, he will insist to me that the original version is better than Zero Mission. I'm just like, have you played Zero Mission? No, but it's on the GBA, so it's not as good. And it's just like... I don't know, I think he's wrong, and you should hate him for it. But at any rate... In this part,
Sounds logical.
This is also another new mechanic that this game added, is that while you're hanging on walls, you can shoot at people. You couldn't do that in Fusion. I mean, like, it's not really used much in this game. Like, really, that area back there is like the one example I can think of where it's really something that the game has you use as a mechanic. But like it can still be something.
Something. I love these crab guys with the giant eyes.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm a wall crab.
Well, obviously, Kraid's Lair has seen some considerable differences in level design. I mean, like, first off, you're gonna see that in the original game, this would be where you'd fight the fake Kraid. I mean, like, I never actually went up here in the original NES version, just because, like, I didn't even know there was a fake Kraid for the longest time until I saw, like, probably someone's playthrough.
There's one in Super Metroid, right?
Yeah, but you fight it, like...
Kraid?
Yeah, you fight the tiny Kraid, like, right before you fight the real one.
I find that funny. Because it's like, this is the boss.
Actually, no, it's not.
I don't know, I just like the idea of a tiny Kraid. I wish there was a tiny Ridley. That'd be hilarious. It comes out and it plays like a kazoo version of the Ridley. It's like nibbling on Samus's leg.
It's like the size of those little mini... It's like the size of like a little imp flying around you.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna kill your parents again. I am the Dark Lord.
Or maybe a fake mother brain.
Yeah.
Just like in a water bottle.
So yeah, there's like a little secret area down here. That could be easy to miss if you're not looking out for it. Oh. I can understand why some people might miss it.
Yep. Not being as experienced as I am.
So those little red switches on the ceilings.
I'm gonna get you. I'm a wall crab. I'm a wall crab.
You have to kind of come over to this area to activate them, because otherwise you can't move. You can't move on to the actual boss of this area. So you do have to come up here first. So it's kind of an interesting difference in level design from the original Metroid. Which is, I mean, like, getting into just a little bit of why I prefer this version. Honestly, the controls are better, the graphics are better, the music is better, the level design is better, the story is better, everything is better. I don't see how anyone could prefer the NES version over this unless they're, like, you know, just utterly blinded by nostalgia. Because that's really the only way.
Them's fighting words right there.
The original Metroid is not bad for its time, but it has not aged
I like how the
very
one
well.
time it looks like you're actually gonna save. It's just you getting a power up.
Yeah. I save in between sessions usually.
Oh, okay.
So like it shouldn't, because like when I record I don't want to save and then find out, oh shit, the video file I just spent the last 15 minutes recording didn't record properly. Because, you know, that's just lovely, right?
No. Okay.
But
That explains it.
The Hot Pog's actually been on its best behavior lately, and I'm proud to say.
Good job, Good
Alright, off to the left here is the map room, so if you're having trouble navigating this area, that's where it is. I went up there to grab some missiles, because, like, I did, believe it or not, folks, I actually died in this part. They're like, you see those little hopper enemies right there? There's some giant ones later on down the line, and I ran out of missiles. And because of that, like, I couldn't easily kill them. Because missiles are really the only thing that's effective on them. You know, and if you don't have them, then you're fucked.
Gotcha.
So,
What would you say is the hardest Metroid game?
the hardest one?
Can I guess? It's either Metroid Prime 2, Metroid Fusion, or the first one.
I honestly want to say the first one just because it's such a pain in the ass to get health back. Because, like, there are no recharge stations. Enemies only really give you health in, like, little packs of 5, really. I want to say there are 20 packs as well, but they're so rare. Like, enemies, these things right here, they will fuck you up. You gotta fucking launch every missile you got at them. You better come in with a decent supply or else... And, like, this little area right here isn't required to beat the game, but there is a missile tank here, so that's why I'm doing it. But, you know, like with the original, I also find it's really hard to navigate places because everything looks the same, because they copy-paste every room, you know?
Yeah.
And then there will be just parts where, like, they'll just have, like, 3 missiles just sitting out in the open right next to each other, you know? And it's just like, I don't think the level design in the original Metroid is very good at all. And trying to aim and shoot at enemies is also kind of an issue, because Samus can't duck and shoot in that game. Like, I'm fine with not being able to shoot diagonally, but I should be able to duck and shoot down, at least. I don't think that's too much to ask in a game that has, like, lots of vertical platforming sections, because, like, with Mega Man, he was short enough to hit most enemies, you know? But Samus, she's, like, in the NES version, she's, like, too tall.
Yeah.
So, like, if there's, like, a little gamer or zoomer, like, right next to you, and you, oh shit, it's gonna run into me, I can't duck and shoot that. I have to, like, lay a bomb. And in the beginning of the game, you don't have the bombs, and that's when... And every enemy that hits you takes out a huge chunk of your health. And the only real way to get energy back is to grab an energy tank. You know, it's... I don't know, like... I need, like, a full, like, remake or re-break video to explain all the little nuances of why Zero Mission just utterly beats the crap out of the original, but I don't know. We're almost done with this part. Oh, by the way, that little song there, for some reason I'm getting the strangest craving for Pepsi right about now.
We're out of Pepsi.
But Michael, we've been out of Pepsi for a week.
Some call me Johnny, people. Do yourself a favor.
Yeah. I mean, like, the one real big complaint... Well, actually, I should probably save that for the next part.
Why is that?
Don't save. Don't save, Michael. There you go. So, yeah.
Don't you do it.
Yeah.
Don't you do it past me.
So, that was part 2. We'll see you guys next time for episode 3, because we call them episodes on this channel, apparently.
See you later.